A firm is considering replacement of an equipment whose first cost is rupees 4,000 and the scrap value is negligible at the end of any year. Based on experience, it was found that the maintenance cost is zero during the first year and it increases by 200 each year thereafter. So, the first one is that when should the equipment be replaced if 0 percentage interest, and when should be it's supposed to be replaced if it is 12% interest. Okay, and when I is equal to 0 percentage interest, so we have the first cost is 4,000 and the maintenance cost is zero during the first year and it remains keep on increasing rupees 200 each year thereafter, right? So now you can spread the table. So the first one is the end of the year, n maintenance cost of end of year, summation of maintenance cost, average cost of maintenance through year given, and average first cost if replaced at year end given, and average total cost through year given. So if we have so first for the first year we said that it's a zero maintenance, so you can have maintenance cost at the end of the first year is zero, so the summation will be zero, right? And then the average cost of maintenance through the year given will also be zero, so that is summation of maintenance cost divided by maintenance cost at end of year, right? So that is also zero here, and average first cost if replaced at year end given. So here we have 4,000, right? So the 4,000, and so finally the average total cost through year given will be 4,000 plus the average cost of the maintenance through year given. So that is we have 0, so 4,000. Okay, so likewise we have to generate for each year. So if you take the second year, then the first one is 200, right? That is the after the first year it increases to 200 each year, right? So 200, so the summation of maintenance cost will be again 200, and the average cost of maintenance through year will be again that will be summation of maintenance cost divided by the end of the year. So that is here we have 100, so that is 200 divided by 2, so 100, and then we have average first cost, so that is 4,000 divided by 2, so that is 2,000, and then we have average total cost through year given, so that is we have 100 plus 2,000, so 2,100, so that is average cost maintenance through year given plus average first cost if replaced. Okay, so likewise you have to keep on going, so 200 becomes 400, 400 becomes 600, so likewise, and you can fill up the tabulation, but keep in mind that whatever product that is for this certain period that will keep on, the cost will be keep on decreasing. Okay, but at a condition what happen is it starts to increase because due to the wear and tear and all other things, maybe some other services may be requiring, right? So ultimately as the servicing and all other things will come, it automatically the life economic life for the particular thing will start to increase, right? So likewise when we put, just see the sixth one, so the sixth one we have 1166.67, and but in the seventh one we got that 1171, right? So it ultimately starts to increase, so you have to stop where that is ending with the lowest value. Okay, so that will be your economic life of the machine. So here the economic life of the machine is 6 years. So the average total cost will be the first cost plus the summation of maintenance cost divided by replacement period. Right. So you can have it with the, that is a column F is equal to column E plus column D. So you can verify it. Okay, so however that we got that the year the decreasing will the cost of the I mean the value is the I mean the decreasing cost for the machine. Now that will be your the final one, the total cost. Okay, so we have this the sixth one, that is 1,166.607, because the after the sixth year that starts to increase. Okay, so next we have the B, and you instead of you're going to apply the same thing, but you can take I is equal to 12%. Okay, so now you have to check it for 12%. So here as it is as we said, that is a 0%, we haven't included the interest here, but here now you are supposed to include the factor. Okay. So that is the, when interest rate I is equal to 12%, the when the cost interest rate is more than 0%, so you have to include these things. So that is the end of year and maintenance cost at the end of year, and then F P by F 12% N. You please verify this in the previous units which I have explained. Okay, and then the present worth of beginning of the year 1 of maintenance cost and summation of present worth. So present worth and then annual equivalent, just understand that, because we are calculating the worth of the product, right? So and also that that annual equivalent basis. So okay, so you just take down the present worth as of beginning of year 1 of maintenance cost and the summation of the same, and present worth of cumulative for the same, and you have a by P 12% in. So this is the factor for the annual equivalent, right? So again you can go for the annual equivalent total cost through year given. Okay, so you can include the factors, the same formulas which we have seen earlier. So you just adopt it for the present worth and the annual equivalent. Okay, and you can go ahead with the same procedure, and but here that for the present worth as of beginning of the first year of maintenance cost will be the maintenance cost at the end of year, that is the B column into C column. So C column is the factor, right? So verify it. So you have to multiply it with the factor and then the summation of the present worth. Okay, and the next one is the, you can get the cumulative of the maintenance cost, present worth, and the first cost. So first cost we said that is the 4,000, right? So you can adopt it. And then the next one is the annual equivalent factor. You again verify it with the previous chapters and get the factors over here, and then you can have that is the F into G. So F is the present worth of cumulative maintenance cost and the first cost, into the G is the factor. So you will get the value for the annual equivalent total cost through year given. Okay, so you have to again similar way you have to verify, and at a point what happen is it starts to uh, it just decreases for a while, and then again it starts to increase. So you have to stop where it uh, decreased. The last decreasing point will be your value. So after that it I mean the product expenditure starts to increase. You can say that servicing or something else. Okay, so it starts to increase. So here by adopting we have seventh one is giving 1,386. Okay, so it's a yeah, so it's having the the economic life of the machine is 7 year. Okay, and also keep in mind that never ever take in a rupees of 0.44, 0.72, 0.30. So here you can see that point value. So kindly take it 50 paise, or else round it after 50 paise. If it comes, then you can just round it as 1 rupee. So kindly never adopt like for 0.44, 0.72, 0.30, 0.92. Never do this, because it is in terms of rupees. If it is in terms of rupees, you can add up 50 paise, or else you can round it up to 1 rupee. Okay, so whenever you calculate it, you please change and do. Okay, so here the summation value. So here the summarizing steps also have given here, so you can carry over with us. Okay, and because the factor is also here, it's given. Okay, you just check it out and try to work out the problem, same problem. Okay, but kindly change the values instead of 0.44, the paise and all, and you please do the same problem once. Okay, and the second problem is, the following table gives the operation cost and maintenance cost of the salvage value at the end of the every year of the machine whose purchase value is rupees 20,000. Find the economic life of the machine assuming the rate of interest is 15 percentage. Okay, so end of year is given in and operation cost at the end of year is given in terms of rupees, and maintenance cost at the end of the year is given in terms of rupees, and salvage value at the end of year is also given in terms of rupees. Okay, so here the salvage value is given, so keep it in mind what you're supposed to do whenever you get it in salvage value. Okay, I hope you remember it. So however, we'll see in the problem. And for the solution, so we are knowing the first cost, it's given as 20,000, and the rate of interest is also given as 15 percentage. Okay, and now you can check out the I don't know how to. Okay, uh, yeah, end of the year, machine cost of the year and maintenance cost of the end of the year, and sum of operation and the maintenance cost of the year. And see here the present worth, again the present worth value. Please kindly check out the factors how that comes, and the cumulative factors and salvage. So here we have salvage. Okay, so keep in mind what you have to do with the salvage value. And then you have present worth, and again you have the annual equivalent factor. Okay, so you're going to multiply the salvage value. Here the step is that salvage value is multiplied with the factor, the present worth factor, and then you have uh, the present worth as the beginning of the year one of salvage value. So you are including the salvage value by factoring, by multiplying with a factor, and then deducing it in the present worth, total present worth. So don't forget that you are supposed to deduce it. Okay, so deduce it. Okay, so that's the total present worth will be G. So G is the cumulative sum of the column F through year designated, and plus, so we have the cost, that is 20,000, and minus the salvage value, right? So the salvage value, don't take it as it is, you have to multiply with a factor. Okay, that keep it in mind. Okay, and then you can get the factor for the annual equivalent, and you can find the annual equivalent cost through year given. Okay, and again the same thing you're going to do, that you have to keep on filling the table till you get a value where that decreased finally, and that will be increasing gradually in the next slot. Okay, so you have to stop there by wherever it decreased. Okay, so that will be economic life. Okay, so you like so you can try this problem also, And remaining, I'm just leaving it to you. You can just carry over, read once how that is exactly, and if you have any kind of no things, you can ask me. And also check the my another video related to the concept of challenging challenger and defender. Okay, and the remaining I will tell you later in the next video.